Welcome to our Menu Mastery Explainer. Today, we're going to boost your confidence with something that trips up so many people, non-alcoholic beverages. By the end of this, you'll be ready to answer any question, no sweat.
You've been there, right? A customer asks for just a coffee. Easy. But then they hit you with the follow-up question, the one that makes your mind just go completely blank. You know they both have espresso and milk, but which one is which again? It's that moment of total panic that can really shake your confidence.
And look, this is not just some small detail. Non-alcoholic drinks can make up a massive 40 to 60% of a restaurant's beverage sales. So what's the takeaway? Knowing this stuff inside and out isn't just helpful, it's absolutely essential for your success and, let's be honest, for your tips.
All right, let's just tackle this thing head on. To build up that confidence right away, we're starting with the most common area of confusion there is, the coffee menu.
And this is it, the number one question you're going to get. Now, what's great here is you can see it so clearly. Look at the cappuccino on the left. See how it's basically equal thirds? Espresso, steamed milk, and then that big, thick layer of foam. Now look at the latte. It starts with the same espresso, sure, but it has way more steamed milk and just a tiny, thin layer of foam on top. It's all about the ratio of foam to milk. That's the secret. So here it is, the exact professional sentence you can use on your very next shift. You can just memorize this. A cappuccino has more foam and tastes a bit stronger. A latte has more milk and less foam, so it's creamier and milder. Simple, confident, and 100% accurate. Okay, let's bust a huge coffee myth right now. A lot of customers, and even some servers, think a darker roast means more caffeine. But it's actually the opposite. As the beans get darker, yeah, they develop a bolder, smokier flavor, but they literally lose a little bit of caffeine in the process. So if someone wants a bold flavor, go dark. But if they want the biggest caffeine kick, surprise, the light roast is the winner. Now let's switch over to tea. Tea service can seem kind of complicated, but it's actually really simple once you understand the main categories and the one critical rule that almost everybody gets wrong. For the most part, you're just going to run into three main groups. You've got your black teas, like an English breakfast. They're bold and high in caffeine. Then there's green tea, which is more delicate and has lower caffeine. And finally, herbal teas, like peppermint or chamomile. Fun fact, they're not technically tea at all. And the most important thing is they have zero caffeine, which makes them perfect for any time of day. Okay, if you remember only one thing about tea, make it this. Boiling water is totally fine for black and herbal teas. It helps pull out all that bold flavor. But, and this is the key, boiling water will burn delicate green tea leaves, making them taste bitter. They need cooler water. Seriously, avoiding this one simple mistake is the mark of a true professional. All right, let's get into the basics. I know it might seem simple, but this is where your professionalism can really shine through, even on the simplest of orders. The way you offer water really sets the tone. So instead of just listing off options, try a script like this. We have cold tap water. Or if you prefer, we also offer bottled sparkling or still. It's just so much clearer, more professional, and it never makes a guest feel awkward for choosing the complimentary tap water. And now for a couple of quick, high-impact tips. When it comes to juice, you should always know if it's fresh squeezed or if it's bottled. That says a lot about the quality. And for sodas, you have to be ready to list your zero sugar options. These small details, they really do make a big difference. Okay, let's pull all this knowledge together. We're going to build a pro playbook that you can use to handle pretty much any situation with total confidence. This right here is your guide for handling those tricky questions. Notice how the answers are always positive and helpful. Let's say a customer asks for a Coke, but you serve Pepsi. Don't just say no. The professional response is, "We have Pepsi, is that all right?" It just keeps the whole conversation positive and focused on service. The same goes for questions about the strongest coffee or caffeine-free tea. Just have your answer ready to go. You can think of this slide as the ultimate takeaway. This is your cheat sheet. These are the 4 most important things to remember. Latte means milk. Cappuccino means foam. Light roast has more caffeine. Green tea needs cooler water. And fresh juice means no preservatives. You master these 4 points and you have absolutely mastered the basics. And this is what it all comes down to, right? Serving with confidence. Because at the end of the day, that knowledge is what elevates you from just being a server to being a true hospitality professional. It's what lets you guide your guests and actually make their experience better. So, if you found this helpful and you feel like you're ready to master not just the beverages, but the whole service experience, from taking orders to handling complaints, you should definitely check out our complete English for Waiters online course at theeslroom.com. It's the perfect next step on your professional journey.